What if I told you guys Buddy Hield was going to have a game where he had 33 points and only missed 3 shots and 2 shots from 3-point? I mean, Buddy Hield in this Game 7 that we just witnessed versus the Rockets, he was amazing. Knocking down open shots, just getting to the rim, and just being a help for the Golden State Warriors because they knew Stephen Curry, he was going to be trapped all night long. Jimmy, he didn't have it going at first, but Buddy Hield and Draymond Green in that first quarter, they really stepped up for the Golden State Warriors, and they are a huge reason why the Warriors are going on to the next round now. So shout out to those two. But the Warriors, man, they win Game 7 and they're going on and they're facing Anthony Edwards, man. And I'm hyped because Anthony Edwards, he wants to see the Warriors and I want the Warriors to see Anthony Edwards. So let's do it. But before we get into everything that happened in Game 7 and on to the next round with the Warriors versus the Wolves, let's give the Rockets a shout out. I mean, they pushed the Golden State Warriors, a veteran team, an experienced team, a team who's been in the playoffs multiple times, to Game 7. And they're a young team and they're just getting started, honestly. And ANTMAN Thompson, he was great in this Game 7. Sengun, he struggled a little bit, but I mean, he's going to have better games, honestly. And Jalen Green, man, you failed your team. Straight like that. You failed your team. I mean, you had one good game in this series. One. And you were not a reason why they even were about to come back 3-1. You weren't at all. Sengun, ANTMAN Thompson, I mean, just Jabari Smith. Everybody else was doing their part. Fred was a huge reason too, but Jalen Green, you just didn't have it. I don't know what it is. I know you want to get better. I know you want to be a better player, but in this series, you just didn't have it, man. And I don't know, man. You were the best, not the best. You were the leading scorer on your team, but in the playoffs, you didn't get no production. I mean, you basically averaged 9 points a game. 9. It was bad, man, but yeah. Shout out to the Rockets, though. Great season. They won 50 games for a reason. Second seed in the West. You guys just came up against Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, man. So, but it was a great season for the Rockets, though. Now, the Golden State Warriors, they had me nervous. I'm pretty sure they had a lot of people nervous that they were going to blow a 3-1 lead. But, I mean, this Game 7, they came out strong on defense. Offensively, they did struggle, but Stephen Curry, he struggled in the beginning. I do think he was getting good looks, but in that fourth quarter, he took off and he gave the team exactly what they needed. And like I said earlier, Buddy Hield, he was amazing. I mean, 33 points. He only missed 3 shots, and he was phenomenal from the first quarter. I mean, he did. In the third quarter, he was, but in that fourth quarter, he came back alive. But Buddy Hield, he is a huge reason why the Golden State Warriors are going on to this next round, man. Just have to shout out Buddy Hield. He was engaged on defense. Jimmy Butler, man, he came up big for the Warriors as well, making great plays, making great passes, and it's just good to see, man. I'm happy the Warriors are moving on to the next round, man. But once again, shout out to the Golden State Warriors. Draymond, Paz, they also played great basketball. I think they played a great team defense, and that's why they won this game. Defense came first. Their buckets came later. They did struggle on offense, like I said, but they played amazing defense, so they were able to still come out and win this game. And then Steph Curry, he came up in the fourth. But now let's get into Anthony Edwards versus Stephen Curry. Now, first off, what I'm going to say is, unlike the Lakers, the Warriors, they do play defense, and they are a really good defense. Draymond Green, he is a great help defender. He's an excellent rim protector as well, so he will be there to block shots or even contest shots at the rim, so don't just think it's easy with the Warriors. But one thing I will say about the Rockets is they did expose that the Warriors, they need a center, but Rudy Gobert, I think the Warriors, they could play him off the court just like how the Lakers were doing. He will have a lot of rebounds. He will be dominant because the Warriors, they are a small team, but I think the Warriors, they're going to handle that. I think they play well with the small ball unit, and the Wolves, they're going to try to play small ball to match up with the Warriors, but I just don't think it's going to work in the Wolves' favor. And I don't want to underrate the Wolves' defense or anything, but I think the Rockets, they were a better defense, and I think that's the best defense that Curry is going to see in these playoffs. But the Wolves, they are really great defense, but I think Curry and the Warriors, they already know what to expect from the Wolves and all these other teams that are coming at them defensively. They already know they're going to blitz Curry, get the ball out of his hands. They know the simple stuff, so I expect the Warriors to come out and just match the Wolves, whatever they do. But Anthony Edwards, he has been phenomenal in these playoffs. I cannot fight that. He has been looking like a top 3 player. I won't even lie. I would personally go Jokic, Giannis, and then Ant in these playoffs. The first round that we seen, he was definitely a top 3-5 player. He was amazing, but I got the Warriors in about 6, honestly. I just don't think Anthony Edwards, he saw a good defender on him last round. Rui and I forgot the other guy's name, but they're just not as good as like Gary Payton, Moses Moody, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green. So I just expect Ant to struggle in this series, but we'll see though. But the Warriors, they will win this series in about, I'll say in 6. I got the Warriors in 6, but like, comment, share, subscribe, 6 likes, and I'm out. See you guys in the next. And Ant vs. Curry is loading up.